Welcome back to Good Day. It's almost that time. Ohio's tax-free weekend this year is 10 full days, Tuesday, July 30th through August 8th. And that means it's time to shop for back to school. What are the kids wearing this year? Julie Sanderson of the Franklin Park Mall and Sherry Dunn of Lucas County Children's Services know, and they're willing to tell us. Thanks for being here today, ladies. Appreciate it. This is what they're wearing.
Yes.
This is from Dillard's, right?
This is from Dillard's, and this is what you might see in some of the little girl fashions this year. We're seeing a lot of the crochet is back.
Oh, yes.
So, and of course for the little boys, always the athletic things are always
wear.
That's so cute.
They got to wear something that says Nike or Adidas or something.
And then when you put that with the camo pattern,
and then the
you're right
pants. Look at that.
You're styling, styling. So ahead of tax-free week, you all are doing something at the mall, a fashion show where kids are going to be wearing things like this on the runway. This is to raise awareness for Lucas County Children's Services, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, for the most part, we are in need of foster and adoptive homes. And so I want to say back in right before Easter, we did a fashion show at Dillard's to try to raise awareness, and we got pretty good results.
Good.
So we want to do it again.
Why not?
Yes.
And it is, you know, everybody's going to be picking up some things and looking for things that their kids, Mom, I got to wear that. No, I can't wear that. I got to wear that, you know. So that's what it's going to be like. Talk a little bit, you mentioned the need for foster parents. Talk a little bit about how many kids you have that you have to care for on a regular basis and how few foster parents there are.
Right. We have maybe about 200 foster homes, but we have well over 900 kids that are in foster care right now.
So there's a great need in our community.
Definitely.
So how would you encourage someone to say, you know, I'm going to do that?
Well, I would encourage them to come on out to the show and watch our kids strut their stuff, as well as we're going to have a table there, we're going to have staff there, and we will be talking to them about our need and how to become a foster parent.
Okay, you get all the information that you're going to need there, you know, what you need to do to get through that process, all of that. Julie, tell me a little bit about why Dillard's and Franklin Park Mall said, I want to team up with Children's Services.
You know, so Lucas County Children's Services has been a great partner of ours with other events throughout the years, and just anytime we have the opportunity to partner with one of our retailers and a community organization that's doing really good things for the community, we always embrace that partnership. We love that these kids who might not otherwise have a chance to be in the spotlight get that, and then we love that our partners at Lucas County Children's Services get the opportunity to highlight their programs and talk about ways that the community can partner with them to give these children something that is desperately needed for them.
Yeah, so what can we expect? What time does this all kick off next Saturday? And what can we expect?
So the show starts at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
It is in the Dillard's court, so that beautiful fountain is the backdrop for that. And what you'll see are our kids serviced in the program, like Sherry said, strutting their stuff. They'll all be outfitted from Dillard's, so the folks there are super helpful in meeting with the families throughout the week to outfit them, to let these kids pick out things that are really fun for them to wear. So it's just a fun time, high energy, and a good way to spotlight these kids.
Yeah, Sherry, were those photos from the April one that you did?
They were.
What were these kids like when they got to put on these cool clothes and walk on the runway?
Well, you know, some of them were a little scared initially. So our last fashion show started at 1 and it ended at 1:22.
They ran down there real fast.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. But afterwards, they were real comfortable, and then all of a sudden, they started strutting their stuff after the fashion show. That's why we got such great pictures, you know.
That's so funny. Isn't that the way, you know? But like you said, these are kids who may not be in the spotlight a lot of the times, and so they're not used to that, you know. Hey, put on this really cool outfit and go do your thing.
And, you know, we were just so thankful to Dillard's for doing this because it's all about the kids.
Yeah.
And so what was great is that they really felt good about themselves, and this was their time. And, you know, I'm just so so thankful because I've been wanting to do a fashion show like this for a long time, and we used to do them years ago, and it's just nice to kind of bring it back.
Yeah, very cool. And you know, Steven's not here today, but he always says if you look good, you feel good. And
Yes.
yeah.
Yep,
And so
that.
when these kids are looking good, then they start feeling good,
Yes,
and they start performing well. So we want to make sure everybody gets started off on the right foot too for back to school. We mentioned tax-free week.
Yes, it's coming up 10 days this year. A higher limit on the purchase allowance for those, and a much wider spread opportunity for items that are available for tax-free. So dining, different products that weren't last year, so it's a good time to get out there and get everything you need for back to school and just for the home.
And you can get a little preview by coming to the fashion show on the 27th, next Saturday, over by the Dillard's side of Franklin Park Mall. If people want to get more information, say they can't make it, but they're interested and they want to help, where can they go to get more information?
They can go to our website, which is lucaskids.net, or they can call our hotline at 419-213-3336.
Very good. Well, these kids are going to look great. This is
can't
so
wait.
cute. Cute as a button.
Cute.
Love it.
I want it.
Yeah, right? Just a small sample of what these kids are going to be looking like. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us today.